Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do your be aware, okay? Now this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what do we have here today from our Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Is there anything that they need to be aware of? Now, Virgos, I do always say that the be aware doesn't necessarily have to be something bad, okay? It could just be a certain person, place, or a situation that maybe you need to pay a little bit more closer attention to. And for some of our Virgos, it may be a message that is directly for you, okay? What's the strongest energy here, Spirit? What they need to be aware of? I'm going to get a card for now and a card for going forward. Okay, flipped out there. And going forward. Okay, so it looks like we have 3 cards coming out. Okay, so maybe one thing you need to be aware of is distractions. But the first card that you had coming out was marriage. Okay, so number 3 could be significant here. Going forward, you have expectation. And then the extra card that was coming out here is the despair. Okay, so you have a number 3. You have number 28 or 82, but it does boil down to a 10. And then you have the number 32 or 23 boils down to a 5. Now, I could take this several ways, so let me just get more cards. Child at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if this is an energy where someone here is maybe upset that some of you could be going into some sort of a marriage or union or relationship here. I'm even hearing the word engagement. So if some of you are getting engaged, there may be someone around you who isn't too happy. For others of you that are moving forward into something new, you may have someone here behind that is not happy about the changes that is happening for you. Now, I don't necessarily feel like it's in a malicious way. I feel like it's more in an energy where someone here feels like they missed an opportunity. But let's see. Because this could also be, okay, someone needs to be aware of a marriage or relationship that they're already in, okay, especially if you're not happy there with the despair card, okay? Because with the energy of expectation, it's like that energy, especially with the number 10, it's like Spirit saying, hey, listen, what do you want the rest of your life to look like? If you are staying in a situation where you're not happy, okay, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay there and be kind of like in that energy where you're just kind of complacent, where you're just kind of settling, right? Or do you want more for yourself? But show me more, Spirit. What do my Virgos need to be aware of? What is this marriage? Someone here could have a lot of questions about their life, because that whoever was just calling me now, she wanted to answer me a lot of questions, and I was like, hey, listen, not now. And she said it would take about 10 minutes. I was like, oh no. So again, you know, maybe even going forward as far as 10 years, you know, would you want to be in 10 years time? Or would you have an idea what you want your life to look like in 10 years time? There's nothing wrong with setting goals, having something to aim for. What is marriage? You have the 3 fates. It says, what goes around comes around. Number 26 could be significant, or 62 boils down to an 8. And the 8, for me, it gives me that energy of the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands here, right? So someone in their head about moving forward or something that they want to happen. What's expectation? You have a clear solution. So maybe some of you need to spend some time alone, or maybe you have been in hermit mode, okay? Because I'm looking at the lantern, and it always, anytime I see a lantern in any card, it reminds me of the hermit. It's like that energy of looking for the answers. So why is this despair here? You have a time for Spirit. Number 43 could be significant, or 34, but it boils down to a 7. I feel like this is someone you may have your guards up to, or like I said, maybe somebody that you have already moved on from. It's almost like for some of my Virgos, you've come into alignment here with yourself, or you are, or you've done a lot of work on yourself in terms of healing and things like that. Or this could be saying to me that you need to, if you are in the despair energy, it's time for you. What is this? What do my Virgos need to be aware of, Spirit? Yeah, crossroads and the ring. I feel like that there's, you know, maybe a couple Virgos in here that is at a crossroads when it comes to their relationships. So what is the marriage and what goes around comes around? Thank you. You have the garden coming out here. And the garden can talk about the public, networking. It can talk about maybe a group of people have something to say. It can talk about audience, fame, and outdoors. Number 2, okay? For someone here, right, you may have people that is very much watching you here in the background. It's like, I don't know if they want to know who you're dating or who you're interested in, or they want to know who you're going towards. Give me one for, yeah, who you're going to settle down with. Show me more. What's expectation and a clear solution? So I'm seeing 2 cards. I'm seeing the child and I'm seeing the fox. Some of you, if you let your kids out, I know it's very random, right? It just popped up in my head. Some of you, if you let your kids play out and things like that, you know, make sure you keep an eye on them, right? Keep them in like view distance where you can see them. See how she's sitting at that window? But now the child card does talk about youthful energy, playfulness, right? And it can also talk about maybe somebody being excited about some sort of new beginning here. But the fox is an energy of selfishness, trickery. It can talk about someone who feels like they're very much clever. It talks about a malicious kind of energy. It talks about somebody that maybe you need to be cautious about, and it could be this person who is in the despair. So for some of you, this may be someone that you have a child with, right? Or if you don't, it could just be someone who is in that energy where they kind of feel like they really want a new beginning here with you. But it's given it's too late. It's given you've elevated and past this person. It's given you're not on the same page anymore. I just want one card. The dog. Loyalty. Support. Trustworthy. Obedience. It's like you're only interested in people that you can trust. So, I just want one card. Thank you. What is expectation and a clear solution? Okay, it came out anyway, the child card. So for some of my Virgos as well, this is like an energy of freedom. All right, Spirit, show me what this is. What is the marriage? What goes around comes around in the garden. I see somebody, I don't know if I said it, I see somebody making something public. Could be a relationship. Could be the announcement of a child. I'm seeing the Empress here. Or again, the Empress can just talk about new beginnings, right? Giving birth to something new. What is this? So you have a King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Someone could be like, kind of like starting to look after themselves a bit better. I'm noticing that this man is like, he's a barber or something. Someone could be getting a haircut, doing something different to their hair here. Or maybe someone is a barber or works in like a hair salon. But what do my Virgos need to be aware of? Show me. King of Swords energy. Now the King of Swords, let's talk about, it's in the upright. So the King of Swords usually is someone who is honest, truthful, intelligent. And you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so maybe that's why this energy is here. Two of Cups in the reverse. And then you have the Four of Wands. And we do have marriage out here. So the Four of Wands could definitely represent marriage. Someone could be getting a new tattoo or something like that. Maybe some of you are like artists or designers or something. Give me 3 cards. We're going over here. We have the Queen of Wands. Oh, we have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Six of Cups. So we have 2 Queen energies out here. And we do have a King and a Queen of Swords here. So I don't know, for someone here, this may be like a third party situation. Or this could also be saying to me that you may be in an energy here, Virgos, where you're very confident, okay? Queen of Wands energy is someone who doesn't underestimate herself. Queen of Swords can say to me that you are very much in this energy where you're very much thinking clearly. But let's see. Because someone here could be playing in some... Or this just says to me that you may be manifesting something here. Give me one on this Queen of Wands before I go any further. You could be manifesting. Some of you may work with herbs and things like that. Crystals. What's that Queen of Wands energy? Aloha healing. Okay. So it's almost like an energy where for some of you it's giving this energy where it feels like you've almost recreated yourself. Or you're showing up as a new person or a different person. Yeah, the Magician. The Nine of Swords. 99 could be significant. That was the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. What's this King of Swords? King of Swords is the Ace of Wands. Someone here may watch you online, especially if you do something in the public here, right? This could be someone who is also regretting maybe not working with you. What's the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords? You have the Two of Wands. So that makes the Three of Wands energy. Three of Wands talks about the future, an energy of expectation here. But the Two of Wands on its own can talk about making a choice, right? It can talk about maybe someone here is planning something. Someone could be speaking to a solicitor or something like that, or getting some sort of wise counsel from somebody here. But it's going back to the beginning where I was saying to someone, what do you want your future to look like? The Two of Wands can talk about traveling. It talks about making progress. It talks about making decisions. It talks about, you know what, what's going to make you happy. And for some Virgo in here, there is someone from your past, Six of Cups energy, who is looking back and saying to themselves, you was what made them happy. But then to me, their next question to themselves should be, well, then why did you sabotage this situation? Some people don't know what they've got until it's gone. What's the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment and things like that. Okay. It talks about feeling satisfied, contentment. It talks about an energy of stability. Now, for others of my Virgos, right, where it doesn't have anything to do with anybody and it boils down to you, okay, and your projects, your career, right, the things that you want to take action towards that you haven't done so yet. Spirit says you take this action, right, you follow through with those ideas with the King of Swords, right? It's like an energy of Spirit says you have a brilliant plan, but you need to execute it because it's going to bring you wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. What is this Two of Cups in the reverse? Okay, Virgos, more distractions. You guys just have to bear with me today, okay? Because I've got the workmen in and out. So, Two of Cups in the reverse. Why is that in the reverse for my Virgo spirit? So you have the Page of Wands. You've got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's the Two of Cups in the reverse? The Six of Cups. I feel like someone's struggling to let go. Now, something here could have something to do with a child. Okay, Page of Wands, Six of Cups energy. But the Page of Wands is an energy of communication. It talks about excitement. It is an energy of freedom. I feel like somebody from your past wants to communicate with you. But let me see Two of Cups in the reverse. Because I feel like the Two of Cups in the reverse, isn't that like an energy of unrequited love or... Two of Cups reversed. Talks about disharmony, distrust, yeah, breakups and imbalance, tension and broken communication. Somebody put themselves in a position where you just, maybe you just don't see them the same. What's the Page of Wands, Six of Cups? Coming out sideways is the Judgment. So maybe this is someone who, when they were around you, refused to change. The Judgment coming out sideways can talk to me about a blockage. So an energy where maybe someone here was refusing the call, right? Again, this energy, the Judgment talks about you having some sort of a rebirth or an awakening here, or maybe they are. It also is an energy of forgiveness. Give me one on the Judgment. The Two of Pentacles. See, the Two of Pentacles, it is a very indecisive energy for me. It talks about somebody who is trying to make a decision. Yeah, Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the Empress. Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. The High Priestess could be out here because there could have been something that maybe your intuition told you about this person, or you could just be highly intuitive here. Okay, this could have been someone who maybe had you as some sort of a mistress or put you in an energy where like competition. Someone is seeing you from a different perspective with the Hangman and the Empress energy. But you see, it's like they're in two minds of whether they should approach you, speak to you, let you know how they feel. Yeah, Ten of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? You have the Hierophant, so there's that marriage energy, heavy, okay, with the Four Wands and Hierophant. What's the Four Wands? You have the Temperance. One more. And you have the Star. So you have some major arcanas out here. The Four Wands could be saying to me here, Virgos, that some of you may have found some sort of balance here. Okay, you found some sort of peace. Again, with this Hierophant, it says to me something about you having a higher level of commitment in terms of maybe your relationship with the Most High, or you know, you very much I don't know, it just kind of seems like you're at peace here. Hierophant, Temperance, and the Star. It's like, yeah, it feels like you're in this energy, a time for spirit. Some of you may, you know, do things like meditation and things like that, but it's just this energy of you kind of keeping yourself grounded. Now, again, there is an energy here with the Star and that Hierophant here, you know, and the Temperance, you know, a heavy energy of somebody really just wanting to have peace with you. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. But what is this Queen of Wands? Show me going forward. Oh, King of Pentacles flew in the reverse. What's the King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Queen of Wands? Coming out sideways. is the Tower. So we have heavy Aries energy here. What's the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Tower? Now, the King of Pentacles in the reverse can talk about someone who is in that energy of greed or someone who is very materialistic, but it can also talk about someone who is maybe being stubborn in a situation. The King of Pentacles in the reverse talks about someone who is obsessed with wealth and status and things like that, right? It also can talk about someone who maybe does something in a very corrupt way, maybe how they make their money, but show me more about this King of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the King of Pentacles reversed? Because of the Emperor. Landed on the despair energy. Show me more. King of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is someone who isn't standing their ground. I don't know, masculines, right? Or feminine. Some of you could be in masculine energy. Some of my masculines, I don't know if you're happy where you are. I don't know if you're happy with your situation. And you may hide it very well. But it could also be with the Emperor coming out here that maybe you have a lot of responsibilities, or maybe you're taking on too much with the Emperor here, right? Again, it could be an energy where someone here is not happy because they need to end something with the world. There's some sort of cycle that maybe has come, you know, has reached its potential. It's not going to go any further, kind of a thing. The Tower talks about a sudden change. Give me one more. What's the King of Pentacles reverse in the Tower? Someone maybe having some sort of an epiphany, or someone could be affecting you as well, masculines. With as I'm saying that, you got the Devil out here, 8 of Pentacles. What's the King of Pentacles reverse in the Tower? The 5 of Wands. And what's behind it? The 6 of Pentacles. Is this some sort of arguments over money and things like that here? This landed on the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So for someone here, the be aware that you're not freeing yourself from something that is holding you back. Probably financially, emotionally, mentally. Right? The 6 of Pentacles, if I was to put it down here on top of the King of Pentacles, it would have made the 7 of Pentacles. You know, be careful of the things that you are investing in. Now, someone could also be paying somebody to do something, but 5 of Wands, competition, rivalry, conflict, arguments. What's the 5 of Wands? The 7 of Pentacles came out. It landed on the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So what's this Queen of Swords? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about standing up for yourself, standing your ground, fighting back. What's the Queen of Swords? The Lovers. So heavy Gemini energy. Show me more. The Ace of Pentacles. So the Lovers talks about harmony, right? A union, the strength of 2 people working together, right? It's that energy of 2 heads is better than 1. With the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about stability, it talks about something here has the potential to be long-lasting. But this can also talk about a new career or something like that here. So again, for those of you when it comes to your career and things like that, and things that you want to go after, especially the things that you have passion for and that you love, right? Do it. It's going to bring in abundance for you. What is this Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles? Three of Wands. Your future. Preparation, planning, moving forward. Expansion. Opportunities. What, in love and money? Guys, you have to stand in your power. Someone here is, I don't know if this is about fear with the moon, or again, this is about maybe somebody suppressing something, keeping something to themselves. I'm looking at the moon and the moon looks so sad. What's the Six of Cups? Looks like it's coming in the reverse, landing on the star is the devil. Good. I'm glad I picked up in the reverse. Okay. It's the devil. And the devil in the reverse talks about releasing something. So that's why it landed on the star. Healing. Right? Someone here no longer kind of like limiting their beliefs. Show me more. The devil in the reverse. Coming out sideways, landing on the Judgment is the Queen of Swords again. I feel like someone here, like I said, maybe they've got some sort of wise counsel. Maybe they have someone that they can speak to that will help them to see things. I'm hearing logically. The Queen of Swords is someone who is non-judgmental. Right? And who better than to get advice from than someone who has clearly put up boundaries for themselves. Someone who is clear about where they're going. Okay? Clear about who they are, about what they want. Queen of Swords, yeah, she can be a little bit cold. She can be a little bit scary, right? Because she's so direct. But sometimes that's what people need. Give me one on the devil in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing something about maybe someone's mother, but let's see. What's this devil in the reverse, Queen of Swords? I'm hearing like somebody telling another person, just do it. Just do it, you know? Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, yeah. All right, what is this? What is that? Five of Pentacles. Show me the devil in the reverse, Queen of Swords, with the Six of Cups. Maybe someone wants to reach out to an old friend. Yeah, Chariot. The Chariot is about moving forward. It's about overcoming any obstacles. It's the energy of determination. And maybe this is what this Queen of Swords can give somebody or is giving someone here. Hermit at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords. Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, the Sun card, and the Empress with the Magician. What's behind that Three of Swords, Eight of Cups? Yeah, it's like walking away from heartache and walking into happiness. Or heavy, like I said, peace. So something here may have heavy to do with just turmoil, right? Arguments every day. Feeling like you can never do anything right. Someone always putting you down for something or the other. What is this? Despair with a Time for Spirit. Just give me 3 cards. Okay. So interesting. The Four of Wands is landing on the Four of Wands. The World card. Is this about a home, marriage? I'm picking it up heavy today. So if it's not resonating with you, maybe it's just not your reading today. Four of Wands and the World. Some of you, this may even be about relocating a new home. Look at the Ten of Wands landing on the Four of Wands. Something here is too heavy, it's too much. Let it go. So, anything else that my Virgos need to be aware of, Spirit? Let me shuffle these on my lap because I really can't with these cards. Cards get out of line. I'll be behind the camera all twitching and stuff. OCD. All right. Give me, what do we want? 6 cards. Strongest energy. Anything else I need to be aware of? Okay. Coming out sideways, landing on the Garden. You have spiritual. It says chaos. It says ego death. It says downward spiral. And it says a spiritual awakening. Yeah, I don't know if someone here is like just not speaking to people, like seriously in hermit mode, like completely closed off from everyone. You have mirroring. We have phony. It says trickster, It says illusions, and it says a fairy tale. So again, something here that turned out to be not what it seemed. It's almost like it's time to let it go. This woman looks like she's walking out of those gates. Right? The child card. Free yourself. So that you can inject back that fun-like energy back into your life. I feel like that's what somebody needs. Now, again, they could be, I'm seeing something also here about maybe somebody seeing something clear about a child or something like that. But, yeah, look at the card, turn around, turn in your back. But show me more. Virgos, what they need to be aware of. You have shocking news. It landed on the garden again. So someone here may hear something publicly, or I don't know, like I said, if something's going to be done in public here. But shocking news. Someone could be watching something that shocks them. What is the mirroring? You have twin flames. So, I don't know if you're mirroring someone here, Virgos. We did have the King and Queen of Swords out here. I think that was the only pair that came out. So, is this about somebody going towards their twin flame? Show me more. Coming out sideways, landed on the free fates. What goes around comes around. Someone may regret something. Don't regret anything. Just learn from it, right? This could have something to do with 3 women. But it says massive regrets. Yeah, because something here was an illusion. Give me one more round. What's spiritual and shocking news? You have to excuse all that banging. Karmic ties. Yeah. Something was a lesson. Look at that. I don't know. Did someone choose a karmic over a divine feminine? Queen bee. Secure, confident, boss bitch. It says career focused. Right behind it, you have fucked up over you. Did someone backstab a divine feminine? I was going to say a queen bee. What's this mirroring and twin flames? It's like with that King of Swords, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Someone with the King of Swords is now seeing clearly, right? What would have been wish fulfillment, or what is wish fulfillment to them? What's the twin flames and mirroring? We have trap. So you see, someone here could have did something, right? It's like that energy, like I don't know if I said it right, but I'm seeing like the 5 of Swords, where someone may have had some grand plan to stop somebody from going towards someone who they would have been abundant with. The Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands, right? And see how we have the 3 of Wands here lined up with the Queen of Swords, right? With the King of Swords, you have a 3 of Wands energy as well. Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands. You see the energy of the mirroring, the 2 people being on the same page? So for someone here, right, your twin or high-level soulmate, whatever it is, right, could be waiting for you to end something. Okay. For some of you, you may even go on to have a child with this person. But what is phony, tricks, the illusion, and massive regrets? You have feeling like shit. Rejected, firestorm at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to reject a fire sign. Left hanging, memory. Someone left you hanging for someone else that turned out to be a karmic. It reminds me of a saying that my nan used to say when I was growing up. Life's a bitch and then you die. For someone, you ain't ready to die yet, okay? Spirit's giving you an option to, hey, listen, live out the rest of your life in an energy of happiness. It's a choice. Give me 3 cards for going forward so I can end out this reading. My Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. 3 cards for advice. Look at that, coming out sideways. There's a blockage. Put the fear behind you. It's the mouse. It reminds me of that saying. It landed on the King of Swords. So are you a man or are you a mouse? you know. Show me more. 2 more cards for going forward. You have the book, okay, that landed on the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Now, it does talk about education, knowledge, the unknown, mysteries and secrets, but it is a number 26 or 62 could be significant. But it boils down to an 8. Move forward with the 8 of Wands so things can gain momentum for you. And the last card, look at this. The ring. Beautiful. If somebody chooses to take the action. The ring talks about commitment. Okay, it talks about a promise. It talks about protection. And the reason why I say that is because it's a number 25, which could be significant, or 52, but it boils down to a 7. And this is also about you standing your ground for what it is that you want. Okay, this is talks about a new contract, a new cycle, a new partnership. Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. They're singing that song, Love and Marriage. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. But if you can visualize it, if you can see it, and then respectfully, if you have the backbone to go after it. So Virgos, that is what I've picked up here today in terms of what you need to be aware of, okay? If anything has resonated with you, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But Virgos, if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light.